Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to another dope tutorial. My last bass house tutorial went crazy and you really liked it, so I thought let's do another one. Lately I made a sick as fuck edit and remix of the song Move Your Body. Yeah, I already played it on some gigs and that's how the edit sounds like. Yeah, so great. This song is really simple. It just consists of bass and some drums and some effects. These three elements and that's it. So let's dive into the project file and let me show you how I made this banger. Great, so let's start with the drums. It's basically always the same. We have a kick, a clap, some hats and cymbals, a hi-hat, and that's it. So that's the drums. And in the second half there is another hi-hat loop, which makes it more interesting and yeah, which gives it a little change. As you also can hear, there is some white noise in it, sounding like this. And yeah, it's just a serum patch I made with a bright white noise and that's it. And then I've added an EQ to get rid of the lows because you don't need them in white noise. It just, yeah, you add white noise to get more of the high frequencies. So that's why you don't need any lows. Then I grouped all the drums, added an EQ to get rid of all the lows under 20 Hz and also a clipper plugin to make it more crunchy and to hit it even more. So without the clipper plugin it sounds like this. And the clipper plugin makes it louder and also, yeah, kind of saturated and crunchy. Dope, so that's the drums. And then there's also some build-up snares in the drop. I made this, yeah, to make it interesting and to keep it interesting. And yeah, there is the build-up. And also some snares. And as you can hear, those are panned, left and right. So at first left, and the second right, and then in the middle again. Yeah, and here are some drum loops. And also this hi-hat thing. And that's all the drums. Let's continue with the bass sounds. The bass consists of three different layers. At first there is the sub bass, sounding like this. So it sounds pretty juicy, but it's just with serum, 2 sine waves and a bright white noise again. And yeah, some distortion and compression. And then there is an EQ also to get rid of the lows under 20 Hz. These are the notes, by the way. That's the melody, and it sounds like this. Then there is a percussion thingy going on. It has the same rhythm like the melody and it sounds like this. I added it to give it more transients and to make it even more clicky and punchy. Yeah, as you can see, there is an EQ on it. I don't need the lows. I just want the high transients. And now let's get to the most important sound, the main bass sound, which sounds like this. yeah, that's the main bass sound. I'll show you how I made this sound. Here are two saw waves on oscillator A and oscillator B, and then I've added some unison and detune on it, and on this oscillator B there are the semitones on 7. Then I added a filter, the MG Low 24, and I automated it with the envelope. So then I have added the bright white noise again, that's my favorite noise, and of course I've activated A, B and the noise sound. As you can see, there's also a LFO going on because I've activated the matrix and I've chosen the master tune and the LFO1 just a tiny bit on 2% to just make it a bit more interesting and add the tune on the beginning of every note. The last point are the effects. I have some hyper dimension with mix on 17% and dimension on 72% and the size on 8%. Some distortion, the diode 2, which drive 79% and mix 100%. And compression, multi-band compression with threshold minus 15.6 decibels. And that's how I made this slapping bass sound. Yeah, and the last thing are some effects. So let's start. I'll show you them real quick. Yeah, and that's all it takes to produce a DJ edit or remix. Keep it simple and make the crowd jump and go crazy. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram to always stay updated when I drop new videos, releases or when I have upcoming gigs and shows. And don't forget to like,